Today we are going to talk about abundance. Abundance, you guys, of all abundance of everything good. And I'm going to get specifically targeting down to money as well, because that's probably the biggest question I get, or one of the biggest resistance I feel out there, and things that I get back from so many wonderful people is that I say, what's the biggest number one issue you got going on, or what's stopping you? And then, I'll hear money all the time. And so I'm like, okay. Well, we're going to talk a lot about money. I'm also going to hone in on how money is just like everything else, but we first have to tap into the abundance frequency, because it's not that you want more money, right? It's not that you want little bits of money. You want an abundance of money. So I think it's very important that I start off with that yes, I'll dive deep into money, but it's really getting into the frequency of the type of money, the type of cash, the type of flow of income that you want coming in. All really comes down to the types of frequency about it that you're emitting. Now, I know that kind of sounds a little bit big, but I promise we'll baby step all the way up into that space. So first of all, I've got some new wonderful names popping up here. I've got a bunch of new souls that are popping up or on Facebook. So I just want to say hi, welcome. I'm extremely happy that you're here. You actually have taken some time to rewire your mind. You're taking a leap of faith to come in here and just be better, do better, have better. This is such a wonderful thing that you can do for yourself, for your mindset. And I'm just proud that you're here, because I'm sure everybody that attracts to me are those that are doing for other people all the time. They're always giving, they're always loving and putting out there to everyone. And so I'm like, yes, get here, so that way I can give to you, so that way you can have a moment of receiving and just have all around feeling better, doing better, having better. So welcome. That's my story of why I come here. My whole point of being a hypno coach and doing these hypno happy hours is to help you overcome and experience and have things that I have been able to overcome. And so that's where my heart is. I want to be able to help everyone get to where they want to be and overcome the stuff that fortunately I've been able to overcome. So this topic is all about abundance. And I'm going to start off with, for who here has all the money, has all the abundance, they're wealthy, they're financially free. Show of comments. Put me, I'm financially free, meaning that and over in Facebook too, comment it up. Hey, there might be a few of us out there, put it in there. Meaning that you have just streams of income, one or multiple streams of income coming in all the time, reliably, consistently, and you don't have to look at the price tags of anything. You just you guys see me? Okay, I lost the whole screen, but you guys could see me and hear me? Okay, good. That's the first time that's happened. Now we can, just got frozen a bit. Okay, let me know as soon as possible if that happens. I might have to readjust some Wi-Fi bit here. Okay, so yeah, no one actually said me on the comments, and that's okay, because you're right here in the right space for that to begin generating in your life. So I'm going to explain what the heck is blocking you. If you don't have that kind of lifestyle right now, there is true things that are blocking you, and we get to get those out of the way. So it's beautiful that you're here. It's okay. Now, comment me if you want that to happen. Comment me. You want to be rolling in the abundance of all good things. Yes, if you want that to be you, put me. Heck yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring it on. That is so good. Okay, you guys. I was rolling. That's so good. I love it, you guys. I kind of scratched my head a bit when I got on here. I was saying, are they ready for this? Are they ready for this information? Are you ready? Are you sure? Because honestly, these are conversations that I have with my mentors and behind closed doors with my husband or private masterminds. This is something that the information I'm going to reveal here, it's like you really just don't say to the public often because it might go like this, right over the head. But I'm feeling and I'm getting some good reassurance here that you guys are absolutely ready for this. You're ready. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set the stage here, you guys. I want to explain, like, who's Derika? Who is this person that's going to help rewire my mind to tap into abundance? I want to just kind of build, you guys got a good guider. I'll give you some good guidance here because I've had many relationships with money. My entire upbringing, I had a relationship of scarcity with money. And it was just what I didn't see an abundance of money. The word abundance, I didn't even know till I was in my mid 20s. I never even heard of that word. So that's how broke I was. This is how little I knew about money. I didn't hear the word wealth. There was nothing about a savings account. What's a savings account? I never seen money. Money, when I think of my upbringing and money, and you guys think of yours and what it looked like as well. But it was, if you had money, you were very lucky. You like won the lottery. I never seen any of these people. You just kind of hear about it, right? You were definitely cut from a different cloth if you had money, right? Because in my whole upbringing, it was no one had it. Life was just a struggle. My mom, she was a single mother. She had 4 kids and she was on welfare. So the little money that the government actually brought in for her didn't even pay the bills, didn't even pay the bills. And so I always heard money like there's never enough. Like if you ask, like as a kid, I would say, can I have this? Are we going to get this? Oh, I don't have enough money. We don't have enough money. That was a lot of my frequency around money, was that there's just not enough money to go around. I didn't have enough. I didn't see it. It was a hustle. Money was so hard to make. This was all my mindset around money. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because our mindset around what abundance, what money looks like, is what is going to emit and create our reality of it. So stay with me there. I had this whole reality I was looking out of just scarcity. It was poverty. It was what I knew, right? We all had a tiny little house we would share. We would all share multiple bunk beds in a bedroom. We had top ramen for most of our meals, fried bologna sandwiches. This was a good life for me. That's all I knew, right? So it's not that I'm saying this to feel bad. It's just, this is how I experienced money. There was, we just lived in the ghettos. And so my friends didn't have money. Their parents didn't have money. This was the life. Sometimes we found ourselves even staying at motels, so that was just, life was a struggle. Money's really hard to get, and you got to be extremely lucky if you have money. So as I inherited that way of thinking about money, and hear me out, you guys, it's what our experience with money today is what we inherited and picked up along our journey. Let me say that again. Your pocketbook today, the money, your life, your reality around abundance today is because of the type of environment that you grew up in, unless you do something about it. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So otherwise, I had the same, I seen through the lens of my mom, of my life, the kids in my school, my neighborhood. That's just what money was for me. So now thinking about that, you guys, looking at your own situation with money, what is your thoughts around money? You can put it in the comments. Mine were like, you got to be super lucky. There's not enough to go around. Money's too hard to make. Those were just my thoughts. Cheap mac and cheese. You got to work really hard for money. You got to work really hard for money. There's not extra. Do some good ones. Think about it. Be careful for what you do with it. Yeah, kind of save it. Pinch it up, hoard it, because it might not be there. So this is a very powerful piece right here, you guys, that this is step number one of shifting your entire magnitude. This is when you realize right now you're just innate and almost autopilot thoughts about money. No, that's like the pot of gold. Yes, I'm not responsible when I have it. I'm not good with money. That's something I had too. I'm not good with money. Yeah, this is good. Keep writing it. I like this. My dad made good money. We had everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some stuff coming up. So write all this down too. Or maybe make a note in your journal. What are my thoughts? Which thoughts are my beliefs about money? And go ahead and just, you can do that after our hypno hour today. But this is good that this stuff is coming up, because once you have that, when you have that, that's gold, because this is what we're switching. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do. So you guys, with for example, my upbringing, when I had, we went to free food banks for our food because, my mom's food stamps would run out and stuff like that. We would go to clothes closets. There's like closets around that would give you free clothes. We would shop at thrift stores for necessities because a single mom doing what she could with what she had, so we would go to thrift stores. And I remember even having a career in my 20s, I would go to thrift stores. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Look at all this stuff coming up. So it's like, wow, even though I had a job, I was still penny pinching. It's what I was, that was my reality. So it wasn't changing. No matter how much I was getting a check now, even though my bank account looked a little different from when I was a teenager and maybe from my mom's, I still spent and I still generated that reality just like I did, because whatever is inside here, meaning your beliefs, you are going to create. Now, that is where I started out and I said, well, you guys, I'm scratching my head. Is this something that I talk to the public about? Because that is a very big pill to swallow. You mean my thoughts are creating my reality? Yes, I do. That's exactly what I do mean. And I know that's like, that's kind of like, there's no way I'm creating my hardships, my poverty, my struggles, my hustles. Yeah. Yes, I was. Yes, you are. Yes, we all are. And it's good to know that, because now you get to stand in your power and make the change. So the very first thing, what am I shifting? You get to choose to do this. What am I shifting about money and abundance? And it's those thoughts like there's not enough to go around, that I'm not good with money, that I just, I'm just not lucky enough. You gotta be, silver spooned or something to have money. There's not enough money generated on this planet for all of us. There's so many of those thoughts that they're not yours, you guys. This is no judgment. This is something we picked up, we inherited from our upbringing, from our folks that were just doing their best. They were doing what they were taught. For example, if you guys ever notice this, those that have come from wealthy families, you'll see this. If the parents that are wealthy, they're well off, they have they're not struggling at all. They can get all the essentials that they need and want. Their kids, if you look at their kids and how they grow up, they have a very different relationship with money. They know how to generate money easily. Money comes and goes for these children. It depends on how you were raised and the type of programs that you picked up about money. That's the only difference. The only difference between all of us on this screen right now is the type of programs we have running, which are beliefs in our mind. So if these kids grew up with parents that always said, oh yeah, buy it, it's okay, we have enough. Oh yeah, we can get that. Oh, and they see things being bought and they think, you know, there's never scared feeling around money, then those kids never inherit that. And all of a sudden, as they're experiencing their own money, guess what? They are experiencing a life with much more money, with much more abundance. Look at that around you. Their life and experiences are very different from those who grew up with not having money. Right? And so that's just to land that, wow, you can really look at the people around you, and it's usually why they say everything is genetic. It's really not, it's inherited. People inherit their way of thinking, their way of being, even down to their diseases in their body. They are inherited because they picked up the same beliefs as their mom and pop, as the moms and the dads and authority figures around them. That might, again, blow your mind, but I'm going to speak truths. I'm not going to speak filtered. Is that okay? Is that okay for everyone? I'm just going to speak truth. Yes, good, because whether you believe even in gravity or not, you step off the roof, you're going to fall. So I'm just going to speak about the truths of things. I'm a researcher. I am a big person who studies quantum physics and science. I love looking at factual data. I love looking deep into things. So I am not just speaking from personal experience, but also I can back it up with the data that your thoughts about money, about any abundance that you want to come in, is actually going to create that. So here's a really good thing about all this, you guys, is it's just one thing blocking your flow of abundance. The one thing is your beliefs. How good is that? It's not your boss. It's not your neighbor. It's not your kids. It's not your mom. It's not your partner. It's not anything else. I think, like, when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, we could do something about that. You become empowered. You become so empowered. Yes, I'm loving the comment thread here. Feel that. When you know, I really am the generator of my reality by the type of thoughts that I'm emitting. Here's a saying that I say all the time, and I want you guys to use it and think about it. What you emit, you get. What you emit, you get. It is science that every single thing has an energy. This glass, this paper, hair, shirt, chair, every single thing around you is an energy. It's all vibrating at what? A frequency. The only thing difference between the shirt and my hair is that it has a different frequency. That's scientifically proven. That is it, you guys. Everything has an energy. Have you ever wondered how a quartz watch works? By a quartz. Just a quartz crystal is in a watch, and it generates energy that keeps that watch going. Isn't that crazy? You think about that, you guys. Every single thing. That's why I'm loving crystals, and I know a lot of people around here too. When you start knowing everything is an energy, oh my goodness, and you can't get around it, you start wanting good energy around you. Am I right? So yes, you guys. So here's the thing. Whatever you're thinking about, the thoughts that I'm not good with money, which is now a belief, and we're going to talk about how to switch those beliefs. That's all it is. So if you're thinking money's too hard to get, there's not enough to go around, it doesn't come to me, I don't know why. It comes and then it's gone. There's never enough. When you're having these type of beliefs within your system, you get back what you're throwing out. So all of a sudden and forever, you will continue to experience, oh, see what I mean? There's not enough. Look, there's not enough. We continually keep getting it back, which keeps validating those darn beliefs about money. So it's not until you shift your beliefs about money do you then start getting evidence of the new beliefs. Some of you are going to say, oh my goodness, that's too hard. How am I supposed to be so broke right now and think I'm abundant and believe I'm abundant? I'm laughing because, oh my goodness, did I struggle with that one? That was so hard. And it's been so hard for so many of my clients. They get to that point and they go, oh, you mean for me to believe, like truly believe in something not seen? Yes, that's called faith. That is called faith. So no matter what spiritual realm or religious realm, what culture you're in and what belief system you have in, it's in every text you can find. What you believe you receive. And I'll say, as a man thinketh in his heart, he'll receive. And you'll find it in all the texts around the world, that whatever we hold in our mind, we will get. And so this is where you start out with figuring out what is blocking, what are those beliefs. So you guys, this is why it's so important. Now, obviously, I don't have the time to do personal private sessions with everyone on here and over on Facebook, but I will say that I do have free 30 minutes. If you're not already my client, because we're working on this, if you're already seeing me, but if you're not already and you are feeling compelled right now, like I am saying, hey, make a choice to reach out, make a choice, whether you book a session with me or you go do it with someone else. I would say, make that choice. Make that choice. It's a choice I made. It's a choice that we all have made. If we grew up with beliefs that are contradicting what we want, then we've got to make the choice to rewire these beliefs. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to happen on your own. It's not going to happen on your own. You can't solve the same problems with the same level of consciousness that created it. Meaning a mind against the mind is craziness. Your own mind trying to heal your own mind. You're going to get nowhere fast. I'm telling you, it's really tricky. You've noticed. So it's good to reach out to someone that you truly trust, that has been there and has what you want. Someone that really loves you and you can really connect with them. Okay. So going on to that, you guys, you know about my upbringing now. Many of you don't know, but now I've told you that was my money. That was my view about money, is that there wasn't any. There just wasn't enough, right? We didn't have a car. Every time we did have a car, it broke down. I have a lot of memories of being broke down on the side of the road, walking in the heat. Fun stories, you guys. But there was just, that was my relationship with money. Now with the tweaks in my mindset, meaning releasing the beliefs that money's hard, it's too hard to make. You got to work so darn hard to get your money. You got to save every penny because you don't even know when there's not going to be enough money. Right? All of those beliefs that I had around money, tweaking those out. Now you're looking at a woman where I can say today, I am financially free. And and I don't say this with an ego, you guys. I actually say this and there's a little bit of sadness in my heart because I'm the only one in my family that can say that. Little emotional. This is why I'm so passionate to speak about helping you become in the life that you want to. Because there is no difference between me and my sister or my brother or my family, excuse me. Woo. The good thing about lives, you get me raw. I could have easily been still at the food bank, still struggling, still hurting, just like so many loved ones in my family that are still choosing to live that life. That could easily be me. There's no difference between me and anyone else that I know and love, and anyone here that is not free yet. The only difference is that I believe And this is what you get to do. Nothing special about anybody wealthy. There's nothing special. I know what it's like to go hungry. I know what it's like to sleep out of a car. I know. And I can tell you today, I'm so far from that. And my kids will never have to experience that. And the only thing, you guys, is that I switched by saying, money is not hard to make. Money is easy. I believe in money. I know, and it is scientifically proven that not only what we believe we achieve, but that there is trillions of dollars in money all around the world, more money to go around than eight lifetimes for everyone. There's so much money to go around. I also know that money is just a digit. That is just a frequency that we generate and create. And that the only truth is what we hold in our heart and our mind. And that is what makes it our reality. Because I've got that in my DNA now. Coming from scarcity, coming from very challenging lives of poverty on all sides, I have been able to rewire my mind and believing in the goodness of abundance and believing in the wealth that our planet has to offer us. Each and every one of us believing, because I've been able to see it in my own life. I now own many properties, multiple thriving businesses. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Derika. That is nothing I ever seen. It's everything I believe. So if you guys can sit in this moment right now and just know, okay, the first thing you got to do is figure out what you inherited, what it is you inherited that just you picked up along your beautiful wild journey here about money. It's the root of all evil. Money is not important. All of those things that are contradicting your divine right and abundance. I'm telling you, you guys, it's your birthright to experience the abundance of what Mother Earth can provide. It is your birthright. It is your choice. It is your decision that you make in this moment. And the first thing you do is get rid of the blocks. You get rid of the blocks. All of those things that you think money is not good, no good. You write them down, okay? You write them down. And then I use hypnosis, because hypnosis is the technique that drops right into the subconscious mind. Now, hypnosis, you guys, it's a deep guided meditation. It's what accesses the subconscious, which is housing all your beliefs. It's that simple. It's not hocus pocus, or it's not mind control. It's not stage hypnosis. It's not entertainment. Hypnosis, which I know a lot of you have experienced this with me, it's going down there in the state of relaxation, and you access the theta brainwave state. That's a big term. Don't have to think about that. You access your state of relaxation, which you go in and out of all day, all the time, but you have a plan when you do it. You have a professional, you have someone there that is releasing the blocks. It's just releasing the blocks and then reprogramming. And this is, I believe, how I differ from other therapists, is that I reprogram what it is you do want. So it's not getting just rid of money's not important thought, because money is important. It's reprogramming the importance of abundance, so that way you can help others. You see, now I'm able to help others and be the mom and be the family member and be the therapist and be the Samaritan that I've always wanted to be, because I believe money is important. So, we can't have two beliefs butting heads. Money's evil, I want it. It's just not going to work. You've got to be able to get rid of the blocks, everything that's negative and lacking around money. And so again, I do that with hypnosis. You get rid of what's blocking you, and you guys have the gold. It's like the blueprint right now. You know that is what's blocking you right there. And now that you have that, you go, what's the opposite of this? You literally look at what's the opposite. How do I want to think about money? that it's a renewable resource, that there is more than enough to go around for everyone for 8 lifetimes for us all. And it continually continues to flow. What are the beliefs that strike a chord in your heart? Those are the ones that strike with me, but there may be other ones that come to your heart, and those are perfect. Whatever you can believe about money. If you want to live an abundant life, you got to have abundant beliefs. You got to believe that there's more than enough to go around. You got to believe that you're the creator of that abundance. There's just no getting around that, you guys. So, which is good. So now when you have what's blocking you, you now can clearly see by making this the opposite. Like money's the root of all evil. No, money is a great source. Money is beautiful. Put that one down. Money is the root of all goodness. How about that? Instead of the root of all evil. It's the root of all goodness. Why not? Money is freedom. Yes. Money is freedom. I'm comfortable with talking about money now, but it used to be very uncomfortable. So I know that it's a little sticky conversation, but good. Let's have it. Money is good. Money is what's going to give you and your loved ones and your friends and other people in this world a chance to live a better life, having clean water, a roof over their head, having to be able to fulfill their passions and go on trips and build their dreams. Money is generous. It's this beautiful thing that you can share and make a big difference in how our world operates today, right? It wasn't like that centuries ago. Money was a different form. It was bread or whatever else, but it was stones, or it was like just making things. But how our planet sits today, it takes cash to do that. And I'll be the first to say, yes, I love money and money loves me. I have a great relationship with money. It loves me. That's how I like to speak about money now. That's how I want you to speak about money now. So, my friends and family, my loved ones to speak about, say money loves me. Absolutely does. You guys, just think about money. It's just a frequency. It's just a paper or a coin or a digit on a screen. It's just a frequency. It's just a frequency. So you say, the first thing you got to do, guys, you got to release the beliefs that are blocking the cash flow, the abundance, the money, the good things. You've got to release those blocks. After you release those blocks, it's really tuning in and getting yourself to, like I said, when I said my beliefs are my DNA now, I truly believe I will always get what I need. That money is a renewable resource. It comes and goes and flows and grows. I always know that I'm secure in money. I'll never be homeless again. I know that. I know that I will always get what I need and want for me and mine. I know that now, but it wasn't like that just overnight. It took releasing the whole life I had lived and seen and went through. And then it was practicing this one, like breath, like breathing, like it's like practicing this. It is a mantra. It is something you speak out into your existence. You say and you say and you be and you be. You be this person. You be these beliefs. Money loves me. Money loves me. You guys, it's speaking into that every day, even though when you're broke. I had to do this with zero money. All of us, everybody that's wealthy knows this. They have to keep their vibe really high with money because they know what it's like not to have it. They know it's the belief about it. And so you hold on to that belief. And you chant it. I don't know what you guys, everybody's different, but you write it, you have it up on the wall, you say it, you write it on your arm, I don't care. You set an alarm on your phone, you put it up everywhere. And even though you look out and you're like, gosh, the bills are coming in, I'm behind on this, debt is here, debt, look at all this. I really don't have enough. No. Stop. This is old. Your current reality that you're looking right now out here in front of you is really old, guys. It's really old. It manifested from thoughts you had a long time ago. So the thoughts you start having now, yes, the reality out here is old, but as you believe and you hold faith, like I said, you hold faith. No, I'm wealthy. I am rich. I am abundant. Money comes, goes, flows, and grows. As you say that, even though you're looking at a blank canvas, you're looking at hard times, that's the strength. That's the power. That is what will set you apart, is being able to look out here and look at the zeros and see them as mini zeros and really know, oh, it's here, it's here. Look at all the grass and the leaves and the abundance of the trees, and look at the abundance of people, look at the abundance, and when you tap into really all that you do have and the gratitude for all that you do have, look at all these hair follicles I have, or whatever, hair strands. Find whatever you can to look at abundance, 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 abundance. And I promise you, this is what you can do on your own. You wouldn't need me or someone else once you get rid of those blocks. Now, having a mentor does make this really faster, but this is what I would tell you to do. If I was working with you, ask any of my clients here on the screen. I would say, go home and you practice this. And I would set you up with a plan to practice and practice and practice until it is your DNA. Until it was just like the old stuff, where it was unconscious, autopilot. That's all it is. You flip it until this one's now autopilot, and you're loving money and you have a great, happy relationship with money. So guys, I just laid down some very powerful stuff here. I want to know what you're thinking. Check me in. How are you feeling right now? What are your thoughts? I said so much and cried to you. Oh my goodness, you guys. Sorry about that. I truly know that you guys can do this. Yes. I love it. Yes. I can have it all. You have it all. You have it all. It's here, you guys. It is here. Look at a journal. Yeah. She's already writing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You better text me and tell me what money flows into your life, because it's coming, baby. It's coming. When you put all that out there, yes, trick yourself. How can I look at abundance even though I don't see it right now? I have been programmed to not see it. Well, find all the, the little smiles that your kids have. Find the roof tiles that you can look at on top of the roof. Find an abundance of things all around you. The hairs in your carpet, like the hairs on your arm, like, oh my God, I have abundance of these. Think about all the abundant things around you, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, this world is rich. This world's rich, okay? Because it's not the money. It's not the pepa. That is evidence. That is manifestations of your frequency, of what your thoughts are. So as you tap into abundance, money of abundance is going to come in. Love of abundance is going to come in. Friendships, experiences, situations, really cool things, friends and love and health. And it all begins to come in, and you're going to be like, pump the brakes. It's too much. Oh my goodness. Too many choices. Too many choices. Yes, I love that. Kathy said, look at my bills and say, thank you for the money to pay this bills. Ooh, thank you. Yes, I used to do that when I had bills coming in. Oh, big bills coming in. I'm like, oh, they're paid. They're paid. I know it. They're paid. These bills are paid. And I literally will find circumstances and resources to get those bills paid like that. Just like that. I would get calls from the agencies. Hey, you want to create a new plan? Hey, you want to take off this interest rate? Hey, you want to do, hey, a check just came in the mail. You guys, it sounds magical. But then again, you have to realize you are magical. You're quite magical. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Okay. Oh, you guys, I want to tell you before we go here, now you've got the recipe. I hope you're fired up. I'm going to tell you guys something that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. You'll be seeing some posts if you're here on Facebook or in my emails. If you're my friend and my subscriber, you'll see some things coming around. I've been out here in the community finding wealthy millionaires who are very happy. And they also have agreed to share a lot of these secrets that I'm telling you right now. And I'm creating a show. I'm creating a show, and it's called the Happy Money Mindset. And this is going to be a free show that I'm launching out free to everyone. And you guys seen how passionate I am about this. I'm doing this for my loved ones. I'm doing this for, I get emotional. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for everyone that I love so much, because I know how hard life is to live without money. I know how hard that is. And that's a struggle and a hustle and a hard life that no one should have to bear. No one. There's more than enough to go around. So you'll be seeing registration page come around. Hopefully I'm getting things worked out in the behind the scenes. We're getting these shows. It's going to be live on October 2nd. It's going to be a live show from 9 to 1 p.m. You don't have to think about these deets right now. It's coming around, but I would highly recommend that. I just skimmed the surface right here, you guys. If you're feeling this, imagine a whole day with me and other millionaires that have the same heart. You're going to leave very wealthy. That's what I want to say to you today, you guys. I love you all so much. May you never be the same. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.